Right, hi everyone, welcome to my 2020 vision. Now, I don't always wear glasses, I normally only wear them when I'm working on machinery or very, very small tasks. So, like when I'm so I'd like to take a brief moment to thank the NHS, essential workers and key workers for all the hard work they're putting in during this time. And obviously my respect and thanks do go out to them from not only myself but also the Rat and Retro crew. Now, I wanted to just explain roughly what my 2020 vision is. Originally, the car this year was supposed to be what I would call a development year. Basically, the most amount of upgrades were going to be done this year. So that would be IRS conversion, a more powerful engine, fuel injection on the car, and just general testing as well to see how else the other suspension components and the car itself holds up. Now, actually, just prior to lockdown, I did actually achieve a couple of the tasks in which I was setting out to do. One of which Eleanor went into James Watton's workshop, which is VW Performance and Servicing in Welling. James done the IRS conversion and done all the tracking and bits and pieces set up for that. After the conversion was done, I did get to test the car out a bit. Dynamically, it's changed the vehicle completely, which is absolutely brilliant, and I'm really looking forward to testing that further. So obviously that was achieved before lockdown, as well as prepping and painting the new wheels which are on Eleanor at the moment. Over the last 5 or 6 weeks of being off work, I have been able to do quite a lot to Eleanor. I've improved her, made her more reliable, safety aspects, security aspects and things like this. Now, you're probably wondering why I'm talking to you inside the car, and the reason for that is because I actually can't show you what I've done just yet. I would like to do a reveal video, almost with what I would call a 2020 livery for the car, because aesthetically she has changed a fair bit. So hopefully you guys can give your thoughts on that when I finally do the reveal. Originally I was going to blog all of this as well. Now, I did get footage whilst at James's workshop. Ideally I need a ramp to do that because I want to show you guys all of the little aspects in which have been changed and done to improve the car. I also want to hopefully do some drifting videos where the car is tested and we can try and put it through its paces, but obviously dependent on lockdown and what kind of scenario we are in to achieve that. It goes without saying that we aren't all in the same boat, however we are all in the same storm. We need to keep people safe, and unfortunately we just have to do our best to try and contain this issue. We need to be united, continue and make the best out of a bad situation, and we're really proud of people for being as positive as possible during this time. So I'm really enjoying what people are doing on social media in regards to like challenges, revealing maybe footage or images in which they were going to release at a later point in time, or even just reposting previous shoots, etc. And that's really great. I'm glad to see people are still involved. Obviously they haven't given up, which is the main thing. So really and truly thank you to the people that are still pushing to try and achieve the best they can out of this time. In regards to the Rat and Retro crew, myself, I'm obviously on the furlough scheme and have been for about 5 or 6 weeks now. George and Charlie are both full-time employment and working from home, and obviously in their spare time Charlie is working on the house and improving bits and pieces there with his family, which is great. And I know George is working on the MG reconditioning his carbs. If any of you follow his social media, you would have seen that. He's actually done a really good job, bearing in mind that he has never taken apart carburetors before and understanding them, and he's a really quick learner, so it's quite good for him to do that and improve the cars on his MG midget, also known as Reggie or Reg. Charlie obviously still has the Porsche, and we are trying to encourage him to do something with the heap that is the Beetle in his field at the moment, but that is something that we are trying to plan either for later this year or the beginning of next. Again, depending on COVID-19, we don't really know what's going to happen, so we'll just have to play that by ear. Now, I know Charlie, George and myself are aiming to create some content for you guys as the social distancing measures get relaxed, and hopefully give you some entertainment to watch. So from myself and the Rat and Retro crew, we obviously want to say a big thank you for watching this video and just hearing out my 2020 vision, and obviously be as positive as possible, stay safe most importantly, but we'll hopefully see you guys soon. So catch you later.